bag.
Well, now you know what it feels like to have your merchandise stolen. Do you understand? You've been in here many times stealing.
Hey, give my bag, man.
That's fine.
So now you know what it feels like.
Yo! It's my bike. It's not your bike. It's not my bike, you.
Oh.
It's not you.
Oh, this is mine. This is mine. Don't take it. I don't pity you. I don't pity you.
Por eso.
This is too much. They're just going around.
Sí, vale.
You know, people working hard and you come over here.
No, sería que me va a quedar.
No.
It's me. It's not you. I mean. It's me. You understand? It's me. No lack the bike.
They have no human understanding of possession. Some of these third worlders literally have lower IQs than apes. Like, I'm being serious. I'm not even trying to sound like an ass. This dude is probably confused because he sees something he wants, so he's taking it. I need, so I take. That's how animals work. And you have to fight him if you want to keep it because he wants it now. Why doesn't this bike owner turn this toxic little cunt into strawberry jam? Call me crazy or whatever. We need to deport all illegals out of here. Well, except the big booty Latinas like Tasha.
Hi, how you doing, ma'am? First of all, can I get your name?
Taisha.
Taisha. Okay, nice to meet you, Taisha. I'm here looking for someone, okay? I'm not gonna go ahead. I don't want no bullshit.
Give me information. Okay. What is she telling you?
Front door with Taisha. What's your last name?
Rutherford.
Rutherford?
Yes.
Last name Rutherford. So I'm here looking for somebody. I don't want no bullshit. I don't want no story.
Okay, did you confirm the defendant lives here?
I'm about to ask right now. We're looking for someone named...
Did someone check on chat if it's AOR?
I don't know if it's an AOR or not. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. You're going to ask me 1,000 questions, so I'd rather... Okay, it's over. I'm looking for someone with the last name Iglesias.
Iglesias?
Iglesias, yeah. Iglesia. Don't pretend like you don't know the name. We know it's your boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yes.
At worst, we've committed a misdemeanor. No, I'm not going in for shit.
Going to defendant.
Copy.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who that is. No one lives here.
No one lives here?
No.
So you don't live here?
I live here,
okay.
But no one else lives here.
You live by yourself?
Yes.
100% alone?
Yes.
So
Me and my son.
So I have a warrant. So if I wanted to come in, I could come in, right? And I could go ahead and I could check.
Here. There's no reason for you to come here.
Oh, no, 100%. 100% I have a reason to be here.
No one lives here.
I don't care what you guys say. Tasha is a baddie. Thank God for Latino woman.
Can we do it like that?
Oh, no.
You sure?
No.
Okay.
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 He knows how to handle situations. Bro knew it wasn't worth the risk.
Go Dodgers. Viva la América!
Get the rocks.
Yeah.
Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of the...
I wouldn't even trust her in the kitchen. I hope to never see these culprits ever again, because look what they have done to our country, and guess who has to clean it up? We do.
Migrants do is they simply skirt the buoy and then cross over toward the U.S. side of the border. Now, the international line is in the middle of the Rio Grande, so as you might imagine, that moves as the water levels also move. And what we've seen is that the migrants simply walk along the water by that lower level concertina wire. And normally, Boris, what they would do is they would walk on this path that's along the banks of the Rio Grande. Well, because of the concertina wire, now what we see are women and children walking on the water, being told by Texas National Guard members and members of the Texas Department of Public Safety to continue walking until south of this property, where then they are taken for processing. So the short answer is no, it is not stopping illegal immigration.
Just about as useless as our last administration. Bro, send them to Joe Biden's house. The worst part is that they walk around like they own the place. The false sense of entitlement is disgusting.
Meanwhile,
Don't take me.
don't touch my camera. Don't touch my f***ing camera. Don't take me, motherfucker. You're in America. It's a free country. Okay, so what? You don't want to do your camera? Go home. Okay, no, I don't. Go home. Go home. You go home. Well, this is my home. We're showing people what's going on in El Paso.
Fat ass.
So this is what you get when you get illegal entry into this country, guys. This is what you get. You get people that disrespect this country, that don't love this country and don't love the freedoms. And this is what Joe Biden is bringing in.
If they talk to us like that after they broke our laws to get here, then you should be legally allowed to beat their asses and rearrange their faces.
Not one of these people that have came into our country illegally fought in any war, shed any blood, had to pick not one cotton, had to do no struggle. And black people struggle for this amount of time. They come in, get everything for free, and we still hanging on with a hope and a dream. So to your point, I think that people should come here legally. I'm thankful that you come to America. It's great that you're here. I hope you come here and graduate with straight A's. Don't be a victim and make a difference. And I don't know if you become a citizen or you go back or whatever you do, I'm glad you did the right way and I hope the best for you.
Thank you.
You see the video of the guy who wired his Trump sign with electricity? No. So when they run out, they grab it and they get zapped.
That's genius.
He runs like I throw left-handed, and he looks exactly how you imagined. Imagine how crappy of a person you have to be to run into a person's property and rip their sign off their lawn just because you didn't like it.
This arrogant liberal made such an outrageous claim that the entire crowd was shocked. Then Charlie Kirk delivered the ultimate smackdown.
So why is it that it's the most open border in American history? 10 million people have come into the interior of this country.
As somebody previously said, there's been more deportations, like total number, there's been more deportations.
Not even close. They repealed Remain in Mexico.
Yeah.
They repealed Title 42. They're flying
separating
people. We have brought in 5% of the population of Haiti.
I don't see the issue with that, though. Like,
you don't see the issue with
allowing immigrants into our country? I mean, is that not the foundation of our country?
These are illegal immigrants that
people seeking refuge for the best country in the world. Isn't that the whole point of your organization? Well, the U.S. is the best country in the world. Shouldn't we be obligated to help people that are suffering?
Yes, America is the best country. Therefore, its citizens should come first, not foreigners. So we have an obligation to our own people.
So the pathway to citizenship should become easier.
No, we should deport them all back to their homeland.
We should deport them all back to their
homeland.
These types of people are offended by everything but embarrassed by nothing. He's all for it until he has to start paying for it.
Meanwhile,
anyone can come to the U.S.
Absolutely. Go to the Statue of Liberty. What's it say? All is welcome.
Dude, this is great because I just happened to pick up 3 guys from Honduras. Well, they were at Home Depot. They're from Honduras and they have nowhere to go. So this just works out perfect. Look, Hector takes medication twice a day. And right now they got to use the bathroom. All 3 of them.
Baño, por favor. Gracias.
Is it cool if they stay here?
No. Why
not?
They don't have to stay here. What
do you mean?
I don't know them. Who are they?
All right, so they can't stay here then? It's cool if they come to the country, just not your house?
No.
Dude looks so shocked, like he magically adopted 3 adults. All is welcome, except those 3 Honduran guys. Says Statue of Liberty.
But you're an immigrant.
Yes.
Do you ever think he's gone too far?
I follow the law. I follow
a law the way it's supposed to be. I never thought to stay here without papers. I had visa. I travel every few months back to the country, to Slovenia, to stamp the visa. I came back. I applied for the green card. I applied for the citizenship later on after many years of green card. So I went by system. I went by the law. And you should do that. You should not just say, okay, let me just stay here, and whatever happened, happens.
Melania is a great example of legal immigration done right. She came to America with skills and a strong work ethic, contributing to our society in so many ways. I loved how she handled that journalist question with pure class. Total respect for our former First Lady.
Undocumented immigrants are not criminals.
How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals.
There is a difference between criminal and civil law, and when you are here without documentation, you are committing a civil violation, not a crime. The term illegal immigrant is inaccurate legally and factually because a person cannot be illegal.
I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
They all have a criminal record?
And if they broke our nation's laws, yes, they are criminal, yes.
And yes, entering the country illegally is a crime.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. What her plastic surgeon has done to her face is absolutely criminal. Criminal, just like these illegal immigrants. You know, she's the type of person that thinks you don't need a driver license to drive a car, just as long as you don't crash.
This is a good one, sir. Basically says if men have to put their height on the dating apps, women should have to put their weight. That's for quote-unquote equality. She wants to know if he can reach the top of the fridge. He should want to know if she's going to clean out the fridge. It's called the Rosie O'Donnell Fat Pig Act.
That's a big one.
The Mexicans are stealing the jobs. You ever hear people say that? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. How the fuck do you steal a job? I never seen a Mexican walk into a restaurant, give me the dishes. That shit never happened in my No, we don't want their money. If you're gonna steal a job, wouldn't you steal a great job? Like, who is deciding to steal these fucking jobs? That's what I want to know. Yeah, minimum wage, we can do worse.
I'm an Asian man. I have Mexican neighbors. And I must say, Mexican people are one of the hardest working people. I got mad love for my Mexican brothers and sisters, especially the big booty Latinas. But what I don't respect is those who do this to our country.
Thousands of people took to the streets of Houston Sunday afternoon, some still here well into the evening, to show their support for immigration rights. Standing together in solidarity. Organized by Immigration Youth Texas and FIEL, an immigrant-led civil rights organization, Irvin Shue Park became a stomping ground with many different flags and signs, all with the same message of freedom and hope.
We feel like our nation is actually broken at this moment, and it's really sad because, I mean, families are being broken. So this is just a symbol, you know, and just a voice for our ancestors, for the people that came before us, and the people that are here right now.
Demonstrators tell us they are sending a loud and clear message to President Trump and his administration's stance on immigration policies, including Crystal Hasso, who came out to stand for her loved ones. And I see that you have red paint over your mouth. What does that symbolize?
So I am actually a native indigenous Mexican American, and so this actually represents that I am a voice for my ancestors.
Community members from all backgrounds, allies, and affected people, including Sergio Carrillo, says it was important for him to stand up for his own rights.
We feel that our family could be broken apart. Even though we're here legally, they're all U.S. citizens. I'm here with the green card. They can't help to feel scared just because of the way they look. And me, I'm still working on my citizenship. Even though I'm not a criminal, I'm not an illegal. It is important for us as fathers to teach our kids to practice their civic rights. Just as they have duties, they have rights. And if they're scared of something, if they feel threatened, to speak up about it.
Organizers said they worked tirelessly to make sure Sunday's demonstration was powerful, unforgettable, and organized. Reporting from Houston, Leslie Dellisforth.
If you're waving another country's flag and refusing to go back, why are you protesting in America and disrespecting our flag? It just doesn't make sense. If you want to be here, you should respect our laws and our symbols of freedom. People who come to America should come legally and respectfully, not by breaking our laws and trampling on our values.
The tacos. So sorry. The nachos.
Only
Doritos.
The children.
The ranch Doritos. The salsa.
I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something
outside my house.
I don't know.
It's closed now. There's not enough Mexicans in America anymore. Shut the fuck up. The fuck are you? You didn't get deported. Yet.
So you don't like America, you don't like Americans, you never have nothing good to say about it, but yet you're here, you're reaping the benefits, you're living the American dream, Selena Gomez. If this sounds like you, get the out. Because Selena, how can you say that your people are being attacked? So I guess Americans aren't your people, because when people in North Carolina were homeless for over 5 months, I didn't hear a peep out of you. When your people were attacking Americans, I didn't hear a peep out of you. The children. So not the children that your people are harming, kidnapping, unaliving, or worse. Right? Not those kids, right? Because Americans aren't your people. America is only your place when you get to reap the benefits, when you get to become a billionaire because of American companies that afforded you those opportunities. That's when you love America. And the people who are getting deported, waving their flags and stomping their feet like if they have a right to be, after you came here illegally, didn't abide by American laws, but you're waving your flag as if you're so proud to be from a country that you're running from, to be from a country that you didn't want to be in the first place, to be from a country that you're protesting not going back to. Make it make sense. And then you have Americans also protesting for them. You guys will fight for every other country but your own. You guys are ungrateful. You don't know how good you have it. Because I want you to go to Mexico. I want you to get caught being there illegally. And then I want you to see if they let you gallivant for 20 years and feed you and house you and cater you and give you free money at the expense of Mexican citizens. You come back and let me know how that works. No, because if I went to Mexico tomorrow and I got my ass deported back here, you guys are not going to be crying for me. America is the free-for-all. America is the only country that you guys don't like having laws. Even the military, you go to the military, you reap the benefits. And don't get me wrong, I think that that's the right way to be. I think if anyone's going to reap benefits, it should be the people that are in the military. But here's my point. You think you're going to get that in another country? Don't take my word for it. I want you to go and Google. Start with countries like Cuba, Colombia. You think that they have a choice to go to their military and then they're going to get rewarded? No. That's your obligation to your country. You guys don't know what that's like. You don't know what it's like to have an obligation to your country. So you guys think that you can shit on it and still reap the benefits. And you get away with it because you have the right to do that. Try that shit somewhere else and let me know how it works. Before you start, oh, America's stolen land. Every country that exists in the modern world was once not a country. Like, miss me with that argument. And number two, before you're like, well, America's the melting pot. But the second a person of color says that they agree with the laws, all of a sudden, well, you're going to be deported. Look at you. How can you talk like that? You guys are the real racists, okay? I don't want to hear. You guys are domestic enemies. You don't love America. It's very clear and obvious. You guys have been spoiled. You're so spoiled. And good thing I'm not the president because all your asses would be in the military tomorrow. So let me wrap it up because Selena, you were also crying, I don't know how to help. I'm going to tell you exactly how you can help. You can take all your money, the large amount of money that you got from America, right? You can take that. You can take everyone who claims to hate America. You guys hate America so bad. You always threaten that you're going to leave. You threaten, don't threaten me with a good time. And then you end up staying. Why are you staying? Why are you staying? So Selena, you can take them, everyone who doesn't want to be here so bad, but they never leave. You can take them. You can take all your people, even the criminals, right? Even the criminals. And you guys can buy a little island and get away and leave America for the people who love America. Okay? That's how you can help. Thank you.
And not to mention, it's an absolute slap in the face to those who spent money and took the time to do it the right way.
We can tell you that this targeted enforcement continues to happen right here in South Florida. I want to go to pictures that you've probably seen. This is from Homeland Security investigations showing officers and agents with people in handcuffs. The director of the Miami field office of ICE says they're going after criminals first, but those without records who have orders to be removed, they may be targeted as well. Some here tell us there is some sense of fear at a Home Depot in Southwest Miami-Dade. This is video from earlier this morning. We actually met some day laborers hoping to pick up work who say their legal status being in limbo means their future is uncertain too. Listen to what one man had to say.
I'm afraid to be deported. I can't go back to Nicaragua. I got into a bad fight back in 2018 where I was shot at, and I'm afraid to return.
For over 3 years, Trump has been telling them like this was coming. And also, this is not the USA's problem.
Is voter ID racist?
Obviously not, Charlie.
Okay, all right.
Do you want to know where the argument comes from? I can eloquently tell you.
Eloquently tell me why voter ID is racist
Great.
or whatever.
Certain policies in southern states were proposed that would, like, I think the quote from the person who decided the case was, with surgical precision, target the times where black people were voting and make it, like, illegal or harder for them to get that to come at that time. And then they were targeting the type of ID that black voters had and making that specific type of ID illegal. That is racist.
Perfectly fair. How does that impact today, saying that every citizen, if you need an ID to vote, just that aside, why is it racist?
Because we have to have, you know, obviously humans are making those decisions, right? And so if there is still institutional racism and people in power that are racist, we can't trust those institutions to make those decisions without discriminating
What institutional
against
racism do we
people.
have in this country right now?
What you just named it.
What?
1350.
Okay, well,
how is something racist when it applies to everyone? She is absolutely delusional. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys think.
Ministerio de Turismo y Deporte, afuera. Ministerio de Cultura, afuera. Ministerio de Ambiente y Desarrollo Sostenible, afuera. Ministerio de las Mujeres y Género y Diversidad, afuera. Ministerio de Obras Públicas, afuera.